Luke, congratulations. For someone that doesn't like a double start format, that is a sensational performance. How would you assess that one yourself?
Yeah, obviously it's very good for myself, better than last year, but practicing mainly tonight, the doubles, tops and tens are going in, but I didn't have to go to the tens tonight to start off with, but no, it just felt all good.
Do you feel you've thrown down a real marker early on in this tournament to go, hang on a minute, yes I can go on and do some damage here even though it is double start?
Yeah, obviously I can definitely do some damage, obviously that performance shows it, but it's still only round one, we've still got plenty of time to go to be thinking of lifting the trophy, but just take it game by game.
We saw the celebrations when you won the first set. That's very unlike you. It takes me back to your first World Championship when we weren't getting things like that. What's changed for you to bring that out in yourself?
Yeah, it was a big set. Obviously I seen Gian giving it big in the first leg for a 1-8, and I was like, hold up a minute. And then after that first set, I just had to let some out, because obviously I broke his throw, and then in that second set when we come back on stage, I got the job done.
But obviously, I know you've dropped some news, I'm not going to ask you to go into it, but more the mindset, dropping some big news like that about your career on the eve of a tournament, does that affect you, preparation at all coming into this?
No, we had it all planned out. It's been going on for a good few weeks now, so we knew when it was dropping. I knew when I was posting it, but the build-up's been still the same. Practicing a little bit. Got plenty of hours before, and I was ready for tonight.
Thank you very much.
Luke, huge well done on that performance. I'm not sure if you know, but Gian van Veen broke the tournament record average for this tournament. 24 years it stood for, and yet it weren't good enough. You still beat him. How does it feel to produce a performance like that when someone has literally thrown the best average ever and it's still not good enough against you?
It obviously feels a lot better now I've been told, but just my own performance, it was very good. Like I said, better than last year. Gian played his part, but that second set I was a bit too much for him.
You've been on this monumental rise now for a few years. We're getting into the area of your career now where you could become world #1. Luke's obviously defending quite a lot of tournaments, including the World Championship. You're not defending anything until that World Championship. Is that something in your sights? We know that you've looked at it before. I mean, it could happen. I don't think this tournament, but certainly the next tournament is a possibility.
Yeah, obviously I know that there's a good chance I could become #1, but like I said, I don't know when I said. I think I've said it a few times. It wouldn't surprise me if Luke went on and defended all. It surprised me and remained world #1. But obviously I'm defending the World Championships with 200,000. But I know myself, I've won obviously more than that at the match play. So really, I'm not defending much, not defending anything. So I'm just going into the Worlds, not defending anything.
You still get nerves when you go on the stage. You play with such a freedom. It looks like there's no pressure on your shoulders, which is incredible because you're 18 years old, which is easy to forget because you've done so much and won so much.
Yeah, the first set there I weren't nervous, but I was just telling myself just try and get this leg over the line, get this next leg, and then obviously win the set. And as soon as the double 16 went in last start, it was just so revealing. Obviously got it done, and like I said, came on set 2 there and got the job done.
Luke, thank you, well done tonight.
Thank you.
Congratulations, Luke. You mentioned better than last year. How much is that on your mind when you come into these tournaments, your previous record and bettering that and always trying to break more records or go better? How much is that on your mind?
Yeah, it's just obviously you've been here before, it's not been the best, and you want to come and prove it. Just like the match play went out last year in round 1, this year won it, so same could happen. I'm not saying anything though.
You mentioned obviously Gian and how he gave it a little bit up there. Do you think that is the starting of real rivalry? Is he your closest rival right now, do you think?
I wouldn't say closest, but obviously him and Josh Rock, they've been on the tour for many years, but obviously the spotlight's not really on them. Kind of should be, but obviously at the minute I think it is me and Luke. But it wouldn't surprise me if these two won a major in the next few months or next few years.
So do you think either of them two, do you class them as the elite up there with you? Are they some of the best players in the world right now? They are actually elite darts players, and there should be more said about them.
Yeah, especially Gian's performance. Then obviously it's double start. It's hard to pick the numbers up. It's hard to get a 100-yard average in this tournament. But we've both gone and done it. But for Josh and Gian, they are incredible. Obviously the next few tournaments for Gian, if he goes deep into them, then I hope he'll get the Premier League, and obviously Josh knows he could be in with a shout next year as well.
Congratulations.
Luke,
Is there anything you can share on the new management, or at least when we expect an announcement
What for? A new one?
for the new
Oh, I'm
management?
on my own.
Oh, it's going to be completely
Yeah,
on your own?
yeah.
Oh, brilliant.
Just as myself, I just think it's better. Obviously, I've got my family to support me, and obviously Martin, he done his job, but I think obviously it was the right time. But just booking flights, hotels, and all that stuff, and just on our own. Obviously, the help from Gary from Target as well. It's going to be massive. But yeah, we're going in the right direction.
What was the thinking behind that?
It's obviously no one knows what's been going on behind the scenes, and obviously I won't be saying anything. But it was just the right time.
Congratulations, Luke. It was a fantastic game to watch there. What is it about Gian that brings out the best in you, and do you think that you'll be doing battle for many years to come?
Yeah, I think it's just for myself. I know how Gian can play. I know how well he's been playing. So I said to myself before the game, you've got to be on it from the start. Obviously, without the darts as well, that first set was massive. But obviously, Gian he didn't step away. But I knocked it up a gear and I went on to win it.
And going forward now, you're sort of into the business end of the tournament. In the match play, you had a couple of slow starts. At least now you've got the time to ease your way into it. Will that benefit you?
Yeah, obviously I've always been a quick starter, but obviously the match play wasn't a quick starter in rounds 2, 3, maybe 4. But I managed to pick myself up. But I don't think there's many opportunities in this set play. Obviously it'll go to first to 3 now. But first to 2, it's absolutely brutal.
And how much will it mean to you to win this, with this one being one of the ones missing from your collection?
Yeah, obviously it's one of the ones that's missing, and it's definitely not the easiest. Obviously the way I've played there, hopefully I can come back within a few days and get the job done again.
Thank you.
Alright, thanks everyone. Cheers.
Well done, lad.